proceed with some examples. Okay, this is an XML. So XML is similar to HTML, di ba? If you know HTML, these are tags, node/node. But XML does not have fixed tags. You can make your own tags. You can make here Chris/Chris. It will not be a problem. In HTML, it's fixed. But in XML, you can make your own. Okay. There are some rules that needs to be followed in XML. But first is, ayan, let's start first with, okay, this one. Ayan. So in XML, there is a format. Rules you need to follow. Bookstore is the parent. Okay, or root, R-O-O-T. And then the child is book. Diba? Okay, so book is inside bookstore. Meaning this is the child, this one is the parent, the bookstore. And then you will see here, siblings. So we have title and author. They are in the same level. Diba? Same level lang yan sila. Title and author. So meaning they are sibling. So this one, year, okay, price, year, author, title are in the same level. Meaning siblings yan sila nitong parent. Okay, and this one is the root or parent or child, depending what you call them. Okay, so there is a hierarchy. That's the point of that. There is a hierarchy. Okay, so, ayan, root is the first node. Inside that is a child or parent. Inside that child or parent is another child, subchild, so on and so forth. Ganyan. Yan. Okay, other things you need to remember sa XML, it can either be this or this. Ayan, this one is incorrect. This one is correct. Date is an attribute. No is a root. To and from are child or parent. Since they don't have any child, you just call them parent. Okay, ganyan. So okay, and then this one. So all three examples are correct. You can use this to define your XML. Pwede rin date instead of having an attribute. The first example uses an attribute called date. The second example, this one, does not use any attribute but it creates a date node. So the date node here, node, means date is a child node of the node. Node. Okay? Nodes yan sila. Or elements. Yan. Or you can also do the third example. Meaning, creating a child node sa parent. So, ang child node ni date is day, month, and year. So, you have a date node which contains subnodes. Okay? Instead of doing this. So, any of these examples are correct. But if you're going to ask me in programming, it's much better to keep it simple. In this case, I prefer the second example, this one. Because adding an attribute to a node will take additional code. Okay? But creating a node to assign all of these values are simpler. And this one, just make it more complex. Adding a subnode to a date node. Ayan. Okay. So, what are the things you need to avoid? Creating a lot of attributes. So, a node node element. Okay. As you can see, we have an attribute day, an attribute month, an attribute year, so on and so forth. So, do not, this is, that needs to be avoided. It is allowed, but it will be difficult to code or write program that will generate this. Yan. Okay, let's proceed to some examples. So I will be using, I will create a new example or new project. I will not be using examples used before. Okay, so, ayan. So let's start by creating a new project. Ayan, so I will create a new project. So this will be XML topic. Okay. So, ayan. So, let us create a file. So, first is, how do we create an XML file? Okay. So, to create an XML file, currently, there is no XML file in my project folder. Diba? This is NetBeans project XML topic. There is one XML file here, and it's this one. Okay? That's the POM project file. This is where you add libraries, okay, in your POM XML. Yan. So the goal here now for Exercise 5 is to create another XML file which will store all the values in your array. Okay? So yun ang gawin natin. So first example. Okay, let us make use of the following libraries. So these are all the import libraries needed. Okay, di ba? As you can see, it's a lot. Yan, madami masyado yan. So first is XML. Ayan, because we're going to use an XML file. We need a document to format the XML file properly. We need file IO because we're going to create an actual file in our computer, an XML file. And then, just node values. Okay, so those are, these are the needed import. And the next is, we're going to add or create a static variable file name. So this is a variable name. It's declared as static because we're going to call this inside a static method. So a method must be static. You need to use a static variable. Ayan. The file is database XML. Currently, there is none. Diba? Wala pang database XML. This is the file name that we will create. Okay. So next is, let's call a method. Ayan. Inside our main. Okay. So, generate XML. Ayan. I'm keeping it simple. Generate XML is the name of the method. So currently, there is no method generate XML yet. So let us create the method. Okay, let's create a method. Ayan, there you go. Okay, this is generate XML. Ayan, so we have the method now. Static because it's called inside the static method. Okay, importante yung static dyan. Otherwise, it will cause an error. And then, we're going to add a try, okay, and catch. Ayan. So, what is the purpose of a try and catch? Okay, ayan. So, a try and catch is testing if we can create a file or not. If we cannot create a file, our program will still continue running. Diba? Because if you don't add a try and catch, your computer program, this one, the one that we are coding, will freeze. Mag-freeze yan. Because it cannot create a file. That's what try and catch is. We want our computer program to not freeze. Okay, it will keep running. So, first statement is preparing the file that will be created. Okay, we're going to create an XML file. So we need to prepare. Next is what will be the root. So the name of the root is called root. So I will call this root. Ayan. So this will be the top. Okay? So root, this will be the name of our node. Root. And then, i-end mo siya with a slash root. Okay, ganyan. So, that's what it is. Yan, so i-capital ko na lang yung root. So, lagay natin R-O-O-T. Ayan. So, next is, let us add a child. Ayan. So, we have, ayan, customer. So, inside the root, there will be customer. So, dito, meron nakalagay customers. Oh, may S. Customers. Okay. And then, dito, this is where all the customers will be inserted. Okay, ganyan. Alright, so, this is where our fields are going to be. Customer ID. Diba? So, this is field 1. Okay, field 2 will be customer name. Okay, ganyan. So, this is field 2. This will be our XML. So, these are all the customers that is saved in your exercise 4. Diba sa exercise 4, mag-save ka ng customer, product, supplier. So, this is where they will be saved for next time you open the program again. Ayan. Okay, so, ayan. So, next is, let us create the file that we just prepared the contents. Okay, this is needed. Ayan. So, this one is specifying what's inside the file. Okay. This one is actually creating the file using DOM. Ayan. So, data object. Forgot what the M is. So, this is where the file will be created. Okay. So, hopefully, you're taking down notes, taking pictures. We are now going to execute the program. Currently, there is no file yet. So, if I execute this, okay, ayan. And we now have a database XML. Ayan, what is inside the database XML file? We can open that using a browser. Ayan, so I can open database XML and this is what it looks like. We have root/root. Customer, there is no slash customers just yet because we don't have any customer. This is the initialization of our file. So for exercise 5, you may need to add more of this. Okay? So this is for the orders. Okay. So this is orders. Ayan. Add another one. Products. Ayan. So this is orders. Ayan. And this is products. Okay. So this is products. Ayan. Okay. So if you look at previous exercises, we have this one. This is a 2D array called customers, di ba? Which is where it will be stored here. And this one is another 2D array called orders. So it's going in this element. Okay, and then in your products, we have this. This 2 table is coming from the orders array. So, ayan, orders. Okay, di ba? And then we have supplier. Okay, ito products. So products is this one. Ito products. Products, orders is this one. Ito orders. And then supplier. Okay, supplier. Yan. So this is supplier. Supplier. Yan, lagyan din ng S. This is supplier. Okay. And then lastly, we have purchase order, which is this one, itong second table. So the second table is purchase order. So lagay natin PO. PO. Okay, ganyan. So, your file now looks like this. Ayan. Okay, this is what your file will look like. So you have customers and orders. This is where these two values or data will go. Yung values dito. Products. Okay, ito products. Ayan. And then supplier. Teka, nadoble. So this is PO. PO na ito siya, PO. PO. Okay, PO yan. So this is ayan. Okay, PO. Alright. So, next is, let us comment this one because this is only needs to be called once. You only need to call the method generate XML if you don't have any values yet, meaning wala ka pang customer. So meaning at the start of your program, when you run your program, di ba, pag i-run mo ito, wala ka pang customer, wala ka pang products, wala ka pang supplier. So that's the start. So you call this method. Yan. Once it is called, once the file is created, you are now going to create or add customers. Example. Okay, this is a customer. Ayan. Okay, we have customer, first customer. We're going to insert this array in our customers element. Dito yan siya papunta. Not in orders, not in supplier or PO, it's going here. Okay, dyan papunta yan. So, we're going to call another method. Okay, yan. We're going to call another method. So, this method is append to XML. So, let's create the append to XML. So, this is the append to XML. Okay. Yan. So, beginning, ending. Yan. Okay, append to XML. Append to XML contains the customers, which is this one. Ayan, customers. The new child node under customers. So, meaning, it will create customer node inside customer. So, wala pa daw ito. Okay, hindi mo na ito gawin. So, maglagay pa siya ng isa pang child node. Customer. Okay, walang is, di ba? Customers, it's this one. Yan, customer, yung next. So, this is customer / customer. And this is where all the fields will be. Okay, fields 2, fields 3, so on and so forth. /field, /field, /field. Okay, dyan yan siya papunta. Alright? Yan, next. What happens next? The array. So we have customers, yung sa taas. customer, yung sa inside customers. And then, this value will be fields. So, these three values are going to be in our parameter called append to XML. Ayan. Okay, next, we're going to do a try and catch again. Yan, so, try. Okay, and then, catch. So, ang catch is just this one. So, I forgot to mention, you need to print the error message in case it fails to create the file. So, you need to print the value of E. Ayan. So, your try and catch must print the error message. Okay? Ayan. So, if it fails to do this, it will print the value of E, which is the error. Ayan. So, okay, next. Preparing the file we want to append. Okay? It's this code. Ayan. Naminaw ha? Okay, medyo taas-taas ba yung code ani? Okay, next is we're going to search for the parent. Ayan, we're going to search for the parent node. Okay, this is still under sa try. So, we're going to search for the customers. It is found here. Diba? Hindi siya dito. It's in the first node. Yan. So, we're going to search. Okay. So, next is we're going to get the element. Yan. Okay, get the element. Yan. Next is we're going to create the row. Ayan, it's this one. Okay. Ayan, so we need to create a new row. So in this case, the new row is called customer. Okay, this is the parent. Inside the parent, we have a child, customer. And inside that customer contains this entire array, which is this one. Okay, so this is our row name, which is customer. Ayan, so that value will be our child node. Ayan, and then after this, perform an iteration to assign in that row or customer all of the contents of our array. So our array starts from 0 up to 4 because we only have 0 up to 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. So this will simply iterate 4 times from 0 to 3. So that's the value of I. So this is field 1, field 2, field 3, field 4. And then the value of our array will be the value of each node, which is called field 1 to field 4. That's why we need a for loop. Okay. And then once this is done, we are now ready to apply the changes or write it to our XML file. So this is our command. And then use DOM again to apply the changes. Okay, ayan. There you go. Okay, let's see. So we are now going to call append.xml and write this in the customers node. Currently, there is none. Diba? Wala ka pang customer. So let us add one customer. Okay, let's see because ayan, let me check. There's an error somewhere. kulang pa. Yan. Okay, let's see. So currently, there is no customer yet. So I will execute my program. We are not going to create a new XML file. We're just going to insert values in our customer. So the result will be, ayan. So as you can see, we have customers because of this one. And then customer, we have customer. And inside, we have field 1 to field 4 because we performed a for loop. Okay, which will create field 1 to field 4. Ayan. So if you are going to create another customer, this is customer number 2 na. Okay, customer number 2. And then, ayan. So do this again. Okay, execute. We now have 2 customers. Okay, there you go. So customer 1 and customer 2 inside the customer. So as you can see, we can expand this customer so that you will see the 2 customers. So this is row number 1, this is row number 2. If you're going to do this in PO or supplier, for example, supplier naman. Okay. So I will copy this. Supplier. Ayan. So, comment this one because we're not going to insert anything sa customer. This will be our supplier. Okay, this will be our supplier. Ayan. So, supplier name, supplier ID, supplier name. Okay, email. Yan, email. Tapos, phone number, for example. So, if I execute this one, it will look for a suppliers. So, I will copy this one and paste it here. Inside the suppliers, it will create supplier. Okay, ganyan. So, if I execute the program, it will add a supplier. There you go. Okay, so we now have a supplier inside the suppliers node. So that is how we will store all the values in our program. Okay, so ganyan. So next is, what about getting all of these values, kukunin mo yan, and place it in a table, which is your extra 5. Diba? Okay, so I will now create a new JFrame form. Okay, I will call this customers. Yan, similar to your exercise. And then, I will add a table. Okay, ayan. So, my table now, ayan. Okay, my table. What is the value of each column? Ayan, it's ID, name, email, address. So this will be, okay, ID, name, email, address. Okay. Ayan. ID name, email address. So next is, close ko na ito. Ayan. Next is, we're going to call this one after inserting. So, customers, okay, forgot the new, set visible. Ayan. Okay, so pag run ang program, when you execute the program, it will open the GUI. But the problem is, it does not have any values. Diba? Wala. Okay, so what we want is to get all of the values here and place it in the table. Okay, so I will go to my XML class and call a method. So the method that will be created is this one. We're going to read. Yan, we're going to read the XML. Okay, so we're going to read the XML. Now, we're going to read this one and place it in our table. Dili na siya padulong, dili sa table. Okay, so we're going to read. As you can see, we're going to return a 2D array. Bakit 2D? Because this contains column and row. Yan, di ba? So, it must be a 2D array. Yan, so what will be the code? Similar to the previous example, we're going to try and catch. Okay, and if it fails, we just print the error. Okay, and continue running the program. Okay, ganyan. So, next is preparing the document, the file that we need to open. Ayan. And then, search for the node we want to open, which is ito, customer, because there's a lot, di ba? Ayan oh. We have customer, order, supplier, PO, di ba? We only want customers. Okay. Next is, we're going to determine how many rows. Okay, this one. So these three statements is only to count how many rows or how many customers. We have 1, we have 2, dalawa. So this will hold number 2. Okay, count niya how many customer. We have 2, 1, 2. Okay, yun lang yung gawin ng code na yan. Next is to count how many columns. Columns naman. Okay, it's this one. This one is counting how many rows. This one is counting how many columns. Diba? Taas kayo ang code. So how many columns do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, diba? 4. We have 4. Okay, so that is how many columns we have. Or if you want, you can just get new customer, okay, that length. Yan, to count how many columns. Okay, so yun lang siya. You can use the length of this array to count how many columns. Okay, so this variable holds the number of columns. This variable holds the number of rows. We can now initialize our array. Okay, this one. This array is the value that we will return. Ito yung i-return natin. Ayan. Okay, so that's the array that we will return. Ayan. Because this returns an array. Okay? Ayan. So, let me check. Okay. Yan. So we're going to return an array. Okay, it's that one. So after this, after declaring, we're going to assign values to this array because currently it's null. This contains nothing. Diba? Walang laman yan. So we're going to get values. So you will need a inner and outer loop. So outer loop is the row. Inner loop is the column. Diba? Because this is a 2D array. So I is the outer loop. Okay? Field index, which is the number of fields we have, is the number of columns. We're going to get the value from each element and store it in our array. Okay? And by the time, we should be able to assign values to our array and print it here. Okay, dyan yan siya papunta. Alright, yes. So, let's see. Okay, let me check. There may be some, okay. Item. Okay. Okay, so yun na. Let's see. So, let's run the program. Okay, before we run the program, we're going to call this method. Okay, we're going to call this method in our customer. Okay, how do we call this method in our customer? We're going to do that every time the window is open. So, pag open the window, get all of these values, customer 1 and customer 2, print it in the table. Okay, that's the goal. So window open. So window open, create an instance of XML underscore topic. Okay, ayan. And then call the method read from XML. Since this will return a 2D array, we need to assign a 2D array okay, ayan. So using the 2D array, we can now print that one in our table. So how do we print values in our table? We need to initialize our table. This is table 1. This is table 1. Ayan. Add an import library. Okay. And then, clear the contents of our table. Ayan. Ayan. Clear the contents of our table. And then, assign the values of this array, itong array na yan, sa table. Okay, ayan. So, the name of the array is customers. We're going to assign it in our table. Okay? Ayan. So, I think that's it. Ayan. So, hopefully, you're taking down notes. Ayan. So, let me just modify this one. Okay. Ayan. So, that is our return customers array. We're going to return the customers array, and that array is the value that will be assigned in this array, which we will use to print in our table. Okay, so let's see. So if I execute this one, this is the output, and that's our XML. Okay, di ba? Ayan, pareho. So if I added a new customer, okay, let me add a new customer. This is the customer. So I will add a new customer. This is now customer number 3. Okay, third customer na yan. Ayan. Execute. XML will show 3 customers. Diba? Tatlo na. 1, 2, and 3. Okay? Your GUI will also show 3 customers. 1, 2, and 3. Ayan. Okay. So, even if I close the program and I will comment this one because I don't want our program to keep inserting values. Ayan. If I run my program, it will always show the customers. Diba? If I close it and run it again, it will always show the customers. So meaning, hindi na yan siya mawala. It's always stored in our XML. Yan. So this is our XML. It will be used to hold or store data from our table. So for exercise number 5, you're going to do this in all forms. First is customer. So yung table dito, customer, and this one, order, needs to hold the data. So this is coming from customers. Okay, ito yan. Yan, let me just, customers. Okay, ito. And this one, sa ibaba, orders. Okay. And then, this one, yung dalawang table, is for products. Okay, products yan. So, dito. And then, supplier, this one is supplier. And then, yung sa ibaba, this one is the PO. Yan. So, all of these values will be stored in our XML. Okay? Ayan. So may nalimutan pa akong isa. This one. Okay. Labor cost, overhead, profit. Ito silang tatlo needs to be included. Okay? Kalimutan. So, kasama yan siya. So, meaning, you're going to create those values. So, dito yan siya sa, okay, ito. So, you're going to do store. So, store mo yan siya. So, I will call this cost. Ayan. So, this will be cost. Okay? Ganyan. So, may isa pa cost. Because we're going to store labor cost, overhead, desired profit. Ito. So, let me execute the program again. So, ito siya. I-call natin again. Okay? Run. Ito i-run. And then, your XML file will be, ayan. Okay? Ayan. So, we have the following. So, ang database mo does not show anything because i-clear mo man. Di ba? Wala na. Ayan. So, wala yan siyang contents. So, ma-save ito siya. This one. yung gitype ninyo dyan sa Excel 2, masave. Lahat ng values dito that appears, masave. Same with the customer. Same with the supplier. Masave yan siya lahat in this file, XML. Ayan. Okay? So that will be for Exercise 5. So next meeting, I will discuss edit and delete because this is just for save. How do we edit values in each node? Okay? So meaning, pag nag-edit ako ng customer, ma-edit din siyempre, of course, sa XML. Same with delete. Di ba? So if you delete something, it will be deleted in the XML file as well. Because this is where the data, okay, will be stored. Yan. So whatever changes is Java, XML will apply those changes. Ganyan. Ayan. Alright? Yes, so for Exercise 5 yan siya. So I will start checking Exercise 5 next week, Monday. Yan. So Exercise 5 will be 100 up to Friday. Exercise 4 will be 100 up to Friday this week. Okay, yung Exercise 4. Yan. So, clarifications. Okay, questions. So attendance tayo today. Yan. So March 3. So attendance, Ablanque, present. Bartolata, Talipusan, Dagatan, Diaz, Duki, Keboni, Jurilia, Lumantas, Maxi, Munoz, Orquillas, Spark, present. Pastias, Pedriña, Remis, Sacris, Salisi, Sarona, Sazon, Tio, wala, Tio, Balyares,